Hi guys, welcome back on board of the Crypto Cruiser. It's me, Chris, and today we're going to talk about the Bitcoin chart. Of course, where we're heading in the immediate short term, how potentially Bitcoin can end up, and how exactly it's going to play out, in my personal opinion. Of course, we're going to talk some traditional markets such as S&P 500 and where they're heading as well. So let's get started, guys. Let's just start with the Bitcoin chart. And since I launched my channel, I have been nothing but right. So from 70,000, I've told you that I anticipate to go prices below 50,000. First, we're gonna drop to price of below 60,000, and then we're gonna have a final wash off to shake off all the weak hands, and then I anticipate a huge bounce. That's what we had, consolidation phase, and I call this local top at 65,000 from the period of 24th of August till 7th of September. Posted 21 new videos telling you that from 65 we're gonna drop to 52,000. Once we reach 52,000, I've told you, and here along the way I've exactly uh, was giving you a daily updates how exactly it's gonna play out. Everything has been playing out the way I've been saying it. I mean, um, from 52,000, I've said I turned bullish on the short term as well, and I said that I anticipate to start hitting prices, all-time high prices. Along the way, we had corrections. Of course, we also formed a triangle pattern that will actually snap out on 19th of September. We had a test on 2nd of October, and we had another test on 11th of October, and we had a huge bounce on the upside from 58,000. We start testing price of above 70,000. But how did I know all that? Well, the correction, I already knew that we're about to have a correction because S&P 500, as a matter of fact, was correcting as well. So stock markets and crypto markets are very much correlated. Not all the time, but most of the time they are very much correlated. And I said it will be healthy for the overall trend to actually have a pullback, to have a correction, and that's exactly what we had. We had an ABC regular correction, nothing more than the extraordinary, and we had 10% on the downside. And right here, I've told you, I anticipate a huge V-shaped recovery. I mean, everything has been documented, guys. You can just turn back some of my videos, and you clearly see it's there. And I said we're gonna go test its previous all-time highs, and it will be healthy to actually come back, test this previous resistance line, and we turn into support, and then we're gonna have the continuation of the trend on the upside and start hitting all-time high prices. And even here, I've told you that most probably we're gonna have this previous so basically in the process we formed a reverse head and shoulders, which is a bullish signal, and the price target measured from the head to the bottom, it will be above 6,200, and that's where we're heading. Of course, along the way we had corrections, like here in end of September we had a correction. We also had another correction end of October, but we're always having a huge bounce back, and that's exactly what we're having now. So now, my personal opinion, that we're due for a correction, in my personal opinion, because from pretty much from August till now, that's around 3 months, over 3 months, we have been nothing but on the upside. So I think potentially we can come back and start testing these previous prices. First, of course, we have the reverse head and shoulders, which is a bullish signal, and perhaps we can go and test these prices of above 6,200, and potentially we can go even further than that. But let's just take one trade at a time. Let's just get back to the Bitcoin chart and how exactly it's been playing out. I mean, I'm not just making it up, guys. Everything has been documented. You can just turn back some of my videos. I've been telling you exactly how it's gonna play out. Of course, anything I say in this video is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do your diligence and make your own research. Because as I've said, this is not a financial advice. From here, price of around 58,000. I've told you, I anticipate a huge. But once we snap out of this triangle pattern, we tested it once, we tested it twice, and I said I anticipate from 58 to have a huge upside momentum and start testing price of above 70,000, at around 70,000, and that's exactly what we did. Then I said I anticipate a pullback, test these previous local tops at 65 and 66,500. We turned them into support. In the process, we formed a W formation, and on the upside. We start hitting all-time high prices. From that moment on, from 73, 74,000, I've told you, I anticipate another pullback to 69,000. We actually overextended. We went to 67,000. And then I've said, I anticipate to go 77,000. Some of the comments, they said I've never said that. Well, here, guys, 77,000 is been in the charts not a week from now, not 2 weeks from now, but a month from now. A whole month I've been warning you that potentially we're gonna go to 77,000. A whole month, all right? Here, when was the first time when I've said here? I've told you a month ago that we're gonna go to 77,000, and once we reach these prices, this huge yearly resistance line that we've tested in April, and we tested its previous in November of 2021, April of 2021, and its previous all-time high. We tested it again, and now we're testing it again. So um, I'd like to see how exactly it's going to play out. My personal opinion, I've told you, 60% I'm giving that we're going to have a huge correction. Potentially we're going to go to prices of below 59,000. And I've said, if you remember, you turn back some of my videos, I've said, if we snap on the 76, like 77,000, everyone's going to turn bullish. And right now, everyone turned bullish and their own mother. And I've said, once that happens, I have to turn bearish, because it just when everyone is absolutely positive that we're going up, most probably we're going down. So this is the psychology of the markets. So in my personal opinion, we hit 77,000, and perhaps my personal opinion, of course that's not the financial advice, we're gonna go and start testing this previous local top here, price of around 72,000. We drop down to 72,000, and then if we remain to these levels and we start hitting again 76, 70, 76, consolidate in these prices, then by the 20th of November I anticipate a huge bounce, snap out of this huge yearly resistance line, we turn into support, and then we're going to have the continuation of the trend, and perhaps we start hitting all-time high above 90,000 for BTC, as simple as it is. Or the other option, which is more, in my personal opinion, more probable, we go 77,000, we go to 72, test it, but we drop further down, we go to prices 60, 69, 68,000. Then we're gonna have a huge bounce to 72, 73, confuse all the participants in the markets, thinking that we're still in a bull trend, that we're still going for much higher prices, and then from 72 we drop further down to 66, 65,000, and then again we go above to 68, 69, and then drop to 60, 62, 63, and potentially we can end below 60,000 at 59,500 by the end of this month or early next one. Perhaps we're gonna form a W formation, and here's the key part, guys. This is just gonna be a correction, and when everyone become really bearish and they say, oh, we got confused, we're heading for much lower prices, then we turn bullish again, and we're gonna have the continuation of the trend then, and we're gonna potentially start hitting all-time high prices again by the end of this year, above 80,000. But first, my personal opinion, we're gonna have a huge correction, shake off all the weekends. In my personal opinion, it will be healthy for the overall trend as well, because nothing goes in a straight up line, guys. Along the way, everything has consolidation phases, like corrections, and this is just something in the charts, in my personal opinion. So again, my personal opinion, if we don't hold this top here at around 72, 73,000, and we stamp to prices of around 60, 69, 68,000, in my personal opinion, we are heading for a huge massive correction below 60,000, potentially to 59,500. Or the other option, if we just consolidate between these prices of around 70, between 70 and 76, 75,000, consolidate, and by the end of the month we're gonna snap, and we're gonna break out of this huge yearly resistance line and start testing all-time high prices. Which one is gonna play out? For the correction, I give between 60 and 55%. For the upside, for the in the immediate short term, all-time high prices, I gave 45%. So they both have a huge percentage happening. So of course, then again, this is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. This is my personal opinion. But as I've said, I have been nothing but right. From 70,000, I was able to predict prices below 50,000 to 65,000, local top, to 52,000, the bottom. And then the continuation of the trend to 77,000 to a T, guys, absolutely to the cent. I've nailed these markets. I mean, of course, you have to do your diligence, make your own research, and take it from there. Once again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And if you want to get my crypto guidebook and my other book, The Art of Chart Analysis, how to become a sophisticated trader, and you can gain quite a lot of knowledge, you can subscribe to my Patreon. And once you subscribe to my Patreon, you get quite a lot of exclusive content with very underappreciated and, in my personal opinion, the most underappreciated, undervalued coins with 100x, 50x potential. Of course, that's not a financial advice. And yeah, and you can show me that you really appreciate and value my work. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you all, and we'll see each other later on. Goodbye.